Zach got these and I really like them.
The back door wasn't able to open, so as soon as you closed the door, these two bunks, you couldn't get out.
This is the real MVP of tour. What's up? I'm Nathan from Fox Lake.
I'm Brandon from Fox Lake.
We are out here on tour with Greyhaven in Chicago. Got a few days left on this run. We're out here supporting them for their new record, Keep It Quiet, and our new record, New World Heat, that came out in August.
Yeah, come on down and take a look.
Take a look at the van. It's in all its glory. Yeah, so I mean, we all drive. I think some of us end up doing more. I think Brandon probably does more of the night drives, so that ends up being kind of heavier portion, but yeah, we all try to drive. One of us works from the road too, so kind of like a 9 to 5, so he can't always drive when that's happening, and different things come up, but yeah, I think we all try to take a shift. I would say usual shift is 3 to 4 hours probably.
You do your best. Sometimes if you're in the groove, you just keep going for however long. But yeah, and then let's see, rules. We don't have a whole lot. It's mostly, for a long time, I think when we were starting to tour, it was like somebody's got to hang out in the front seat with somebody in the driver's seat. But now we're in a position where, you know, we've been doing this for 5-6 years now, and feel a lot more comfortable driving and knowing ourselves and when it's time to pull over and when it's time to have somebody tag out. So our aux cord is broken, and so we usually end up with our AirPods in. So somebody in the passenger seat is usually just to not have to sit in the benches where it's pretty crowded.
You can get a shot of this.
Yeah.
Nathan's trucking company, that has been there for probably 4 years. That was probably on the first one you filmed of us.
Oh yeah,
probably there.
True.
It's probably a little more beat up now. I don't know if there's anything interesting here.
A few of these stickers, we loaned the van to our friends in Malforwar, and they decided to put a bunch of stickers on there.
Hilarious thing to do. Tylenol.
Always got to keep Tylenol. Fuses.
Just in case, I guess.
You either skate or you die.
Well, Zach got these and I really like them.
Yeah, this is all full of like tons of shit. So last time I was really excited about filming the episode, and I got nervous and we had too much downtime, and I ended up cleaning the whole van. Like, I really went crazy with it. And this time we decided to just let it be in all of its horrific glory. So now you're looking at, you know, all of the trash. We've got pre-workout. We've got like a GoPro case. We've got our buddy Connor Haynes's ring box that he proposed to his wife with like 3 years ago. Just the necessities, really. Yeah, we have like unopened thing of tape because we buy a new thing of duct tape every couple of days after forgetting that we already got one.
Yeah, you want to see what's in the cooler? It's crazy, dude. Look at that.
These are
Heineken alcohol-free.
Heineken Zero. A couple topos. There's not even any ice in here.
No.
And it kind of smells like a foot.
Sometimes we get our rider though, and then we put the Red Bull in here if we get our rider.
Red Bull and
all we
Gatorade.
ask is like for a 4-pack of Red Bull, and like if we get it, we're pretty stoked.
Yeah, that and some fresh fruits. Yeah, we've got a bunch of people's shoes. We've got an open bag of chips, and just so much trash. It's hard to find a place to sit.
Oh, this is when it gets bad. So this is when it's tough.
This is the dream right here. So, Yeah, I'm trying to remember last time if we had both of the bunks in the back. I think we only had the one, and we didn't have this row, if I'm not mistaken, but I honestly don't remember. So
the cool thing about these benches is that there's so much stuff on the floor that you don't even have to worry about where your legs go.
Yeah, there's really not an option. You can only
you can't
sit.
put your legs down if you want to sit.
Yeah. So this is where Connor, our drummer, has been sleeping, and this is where Zach, the bassist, has been sleeping. Zach bought a couple of things to make it a little bit more manageable. So he's got this that kind of props under here, and then he can lay his little thing like this, and that way his feet can go all the way to the edge. But Connor is like 6'5" and just curls up on here. We have. This was the only way that we could drop our trailer, and so we just had to use this to jack the trailer so that we could get the oil changed. And
what do we got in here? We got a lot of stuff in here. These are just good some knickknacks. This is the real MVP of tour. Get a good shot of that right there. Yes.
We just had to buy these a couple of days ago because it turns out that sleeping with your van on is like a huge cause of death for like a lot of people, like thousands of people every year.
We've been doing it for like 5 years, and we just found out apparently it's bad.
Allegedly, we're like rolling the dice on our own lives every single time we go to sleep. So this is a carbon monoxide detector. We have 2 of them. We have another one up here. But this way, hopefully, this will go off before we pass away slowly.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And then
we have, we always seem to have some marijuana around, and none of it is bought or used ever, I don't think, by us. It's people are always very nice, and they're like, oh, you're from Colorado, and they get us some weed, and we love it. We think it's very sweet. I don't think we ever use it. So it just ends up, the van kind of ends up smelling like weed, but everything's just...
There's a joint in our cash box that's been in there.
Oh, that's been there for like
2.5 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I think there's maybe 3 good pockets.
There's 4 good ones here.
All the top ones seem to be working.
This one is okay.
The rest of these, yeah, it's a great way to lose belongings. You kind of put it in here like this because you think that that's safe, and then as it turns out, there's just a really big hole, and it'll just fall through the bottom or out the sides.
We were at one gas station and this latch stopped working.
Yep.
And that was scary that we thought that door wasn't going to close for the rest of tour, and we would just have to be driving in the snow with an open door.
Yeah, we bought one of these.
This thing is huge.
This is how we run all of our chargers.
Yeah, I run my chargers the 20-foot clutch, and I run them right back underneath all this shit. Right back to my little hole back there. Pretty cool.
Well, you want to check out the hole? Let's check out
the hole. You want to see? Yeah, check out the hole.
So now, typically on a normal tour, we've had somebody sleep up here and somebody sleep up here. The problem is the shocks on the van are not terribly reliable, and so on a bumpy drive, people were literally like leaving the mat just because they were getting bounced around so intensely. So that's why Zach and Connor have been sleeping up in the front. So now this is just more storage, which you can see is
for our lemons.
Really well utilized and kind of organized to make sure that we're maximizing capacity.
We need our lemons.
It's really just where like dirty clothes have been shoved, and yeah, we have this box full of lemons that's also got some snacks and things like that. We've got shoes.
Those are my shoes.
Yep. And then these are called the coffins. We call it that because up until legitimately this tour, this is the first time in like the 5 years that we've owned this van that this back door has been able to open, because previously the back door wasn't able to open. So as soon as you close the door, these 2 bunks you couldn't get out, which was really just a death trap. And so not only like the size and shape, because you kind of have to just lay like this, but also just the fact that you were really gambling with your own life by sleeping in there. Again, made all the worse by the carbon monoxide.
Yeah, but listen, I like my little coffin hole. Let me show you something in here. If anybody... This is not a little bra, even though it might look like it. If anyone wants to tour or is touring, let me put you on game here. The most important part of any tour is the eye mask, okay? I couldn't go on a tour without one of these. And Zach gave me this one, and it's like padded. And it changed my life. Thank you, Zach.
Zach is our little Amazon shopper guy. He likes to find good deals. He's really into like Brookstone, Sharper Image, Temu, all the classics.
TikTok shop.
But yeah, so that's where Nathan and I sleep. My dad and I built these however many years ago, and we've been using them for I think like 5 years now.
Yeah, they're great.
Fantastic.
And they work great. And they built them so well that like they just don't move. Like they're not like screwed in or anything. They don't move.
They're so perfectly measured.
Perfectly measured.
That
actually is true. They're perfectly fit in here.
Yeah, kind of in these little corners here. And there's these around the wheel well on either side. There are these little pockets where you can lose important belongings, which is typically what ends up happening. Is so anytime, like a wallet or a phone or a charger or your AirPods.
AirPods are the one.
Anything like that, it's typically gonna have fallen down in one of those little corners. It's a really great place to lose the stuff that's important to you.
This is where I keep my pants. So every night in this kind of weather, this is where I take off my pants in a gas station parking lot every night. And that's where I keep my pants. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for checking out our van. Always come see us at a show. We'll try to always be out on the road. So hit our website, foxlakeband.com, or on social media, Fox Lake. I think it's at Fox Lake CO for
Fox
Colorado.
Lake CO, yeah. New World Heat just came out a couple months ago. Stream the record, check out the music videos, buy some merch. We'll be on the road and playing some festivals, playing some tours and stuff next year. So make sure to come check it out, and we'll see you guys soon.